Hi, my name is Cesar Covarrubias. I'm the Executive Director of the Kennedy Commission. We're a local nonprofit organization that works on advocacy and policy here in Orange County to increase affordable housing opportunities for low-income families. Housing affordability and homelessness has been a critical issue in Orange County that's impacting a lot of working families. A lot of these working families who are struggling to make ends meet and are trying to figure out ways to create a healthy and safe environment for them and their families until they are able to find quality housing that they can afford.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Hansberg, and I'm with People for Housing Orange County. I'm the co-founder and director. We started in 2017 when I went to a conference and I learned about the Yes in My Backyard, or the YIMBY movement. We really are dedicated to advocating to end the housing shortage by increasing home building. We advocate for housing across the full spectrum of affordability, and we believe that with an increase in supply, we can bring prices down.
13 years ago, I had my 3-year-old, and I found out I was pregnant while my ex-husband was deported in the state of Arizona. I decided to come back to California, and I had to rent a room, but I needed a bigger space to live with my sister. And we went out to look for an apartment. And even though we went to 25 different places, the only place that gave me a chance is here in Santana, and it's the apartment that I live now. So I've been living here for the last 14 years.
Well, Housing First is really an approach we hadn't ever heard of until we went to the United Way Homelessness 101 class. And it simply means that we should get people into housing first and then help them work on their other issues and other challenges.
Hi, I'm Bex Hayhoe with Orange County United Way, an organization that has been here in the community for almost 100 years. And I have the joy of being the executive director of our United to End Homelessness initiative, which is a little younger. We're about 4 years old. We do 3 things. We do public awareness and education on homelessness and solutions for homelessness. We also run a landlord incentive program to help people who are experiencing homelessness find an apartment to move in to end their homelessness. And of course, what we're talking about in this video, which is our Housing Champions advocacy work, where we equip members of the community to be involved in advocating for more permanent supportive housing and affordable housing here in Orange County. Each organization in the collaborative attracts different members of the community here in Orange County, and that is where the strength comes from.
The collaboration really is about bringing in the different audiences. There's not one community that can solve this. It's going to take all of us working together.
Collectively, we have been able to examine that we have contributions that each organization can make to this issue and then leverage each other's expertise to be able to more effectively address this issue here in our county. Affordable housing and homelessness has been have been an issue for many years in our community. And one approach has not been able to solve that. And we think that us working collaboratively and working at regional solutions will help us more efficiently address this issue.
My passion really stems from my long involvement in addressing homelessness here in Orange County. I started out in Costa Mesa, where I worked directly with people who were experiencing homelessness. And so I became friends with many, many people who lived outside, who were in need of permanent supportive housing solutions to end their homelessness. And over the years, I attended far too many funerals and memorial services for friends of mine who had been very, very unwell, who passed away during the time that I knew them. Those people's lives could have been saved if there had been permanent supportive housing options available for them.
In the advocacy world, I found that if I want my kids to succeed, I have to advocate for his whole class or their whole class. If I want my children to succeed, I have to advocate for the whole generation, for the whole neighborhood. If I want my neighborhood to succeed, I have to advocate for the whole city. And if I want my city to succeed, I have to advocate at a state level. And when change happens, then my kids are gonna see that part of change, or I'm going to leave a legacy behind. But it's not just about advocating for my kids. It's advocating for their whole generation.
Stand up for opportunity for your neighbors and welcome change. Welcome change in your community that makes room for everyone.
There's a lot of misinformation about what permanent supportive housing is and how it impacts neighborhoods. And so we together have set out to debunk those myths, to increase the volume of people who are in support of these best practice solutions for homelessness, to make sure that City Council and Planning Commission have that coverage of people behind them saying, we support this, we want this, we know this is what is ultimately best for the entire community.